Hey guys, welcome back to Dan's Buddha Bodega, the only place in Chicago for cannabis patients 21 and up. Now, I've been going through my Facebook account and I've seen a lot of questions from people that are just waiting to get their cards. So I decided, why not give these people a few tips? So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you a few tips, and starting off is patience. That's right, patience, the most boring of all virtues. The worst thing about getting your card is this: you've gone to 3 doctors, or maybe more, you got your okay, you qualified, you saw the doctor, you paid your money, got your fingerprints done, got your picture taken, your application sent in, and there's one other thing, and I can't think of it, but there's one, a background check. Yeah. Okay, so you do all that, and they tell you you'll have your card in about 60 to 90 days. Cool. I can wait a month, right? I've been waiting my whole life for this. In some cases, I've been waiting my whole life for something to help me this good in others. Either way, both types of waiting are shitty, okay? And you're gonna be getting your headaches, whatever's ailing you is going to be getting that much worse because you know that something better is coming. To get past that, you try to go online, go on YouTube. Thank you very much, by the way. And you look at all different kinds of videos, dispensary menus, and that just drives you nuts. Don't do that. It's going to be hard, but try not to. And when you're waiting, keep in mind that you're dealing with the Illinois Department of Public Health. Key word being Illinois. Getting anything done paperwork-wise for the state is going to be a nightmare. So that's 60 to 90 business days, okay? And now they're so far out because there are 40 qualifying conditions that you're probably going to be waiting a little bit longer, and there's not much you can do about it. Now, trust me, there's only a few stipulations or only a few reasons why they won't go ahead and accept that application. And I'm pretty sure a lot of it doesn't apply to you guys. But there's, if you go to the Illinois Department of Public Health, you'll see that you can follow the hashtags to Illinois Medical Cannabis Pilot Program, IMCPP, right? Yeah, okay, good. Let's move on. But yeah, patience is the hardest thing. All I can say is you've endured whatever you've endured for this long. A couple months to 2.5 months, you'll be feeling much better. But patience, guys. I know it sucks, but I went through it. We all did, and we're all feeling much better today because of it. Which brings me to number 2. Okay, now when I say do your homework, what I'm referring to is going to the Illinois Department of Public Health's page and reading up as much as you can about the cannabis laws, find out when and where it is acceptable to use your cannabis. Because it's not okay to just be walking down the street, big old fatty in your hand, singing Buffalo Soldier. Instead, there's a big list, and I want to say it's about 1.5 miles long. So I'm going to try to summarize it the best I can. You can't drive with it. You can't be high while driving. You can't go into a school or around school, but that's pretty obvious. Other places that have no drug or absolutely no drug policies, you are not immune to them. Your job, if you test dirty, your job can fire you, okay? For 2 reasons, really. One, this is Illinois. They don't have to give you a reason, all right? That's they can just do it without having to give you a reason. That's that, and so don't give them a reason. And 2, It's their drug policy. Now, you might have something that says you can do this, but if you're going to get tested, something probably happened, and that's going to be the biggest reason, the biggest scapegoat. Now, you could have smoked 3 weeks ago and still test dirty. But yeah, just so that's very important. This is not a get out of jail free card or you cannot fire me card. This is a saying I use and buy cannabis, and I use it in my home or in other places that have been designated safe. Also, I'm not going to be blasting, okay? I don't know if you can in Colorado. I have here, but it's illegal, so I don't anymore, and I'm grateful for the fact that they're letting me use cannabis medicinally, that I'm not going to go ahead and bite the hand that feeds me, and I know that the rest of the Illinois cannabis community would appreciate that if you treated it the same way. So yeah, do your homework. And yeah, so let's go to number 3. Choices, choices, choices. Right when you start this whole thing, it's an endless barrage of questions. Questions you couldn't possibly know. Like, how long would you like to have your card? 1 year? 3 years? What dispensary would you like to go to? You can only pick one. What are you looking to treat? Do you like indicas? Do you like sativas? What kind of a budget are you on? There's just so many choices that it's trial and error, okay? And I'm trying to hopefully discourage some errors here. The first choice is, very important. 1 or 3 years, okay? I did it for 1 year, and then I said, no, you know what? We got to go ahead and we got to extend this because I'm going to hopefully be alive for the next few years. Yeah, dispensary. Now, this is a very important one, okay? Pick your dispensary wisely. Go on to all dispensaries in your area, and even some that are just a little out of reach, and search for deals. If they have a point system, if they have any discounts for veterans, seniors, or any people on public aid. Very, very important. Also, get to know their menu. And you have to pick while you're filling out this information. So hopefully you got this information on time. But yeah, so very important. Do your research with your dispensary because you are only allowed to go to one at a time. If you live in Chicago and for some reason you're out in Champaign-Urbana and you're getting a migraine and you know you got to medicate, but you are out of luck, friend, because you have to drive all the way back to your dispensary in Chicago to get your medicine. So that's another very, very important reason why you gotta really choose wisely. All right, what are some of the other choices? Oh yeah, what do you want to treat? Well, that's a very complicated question, so I'm not even gonna touch that. All right, yeah. So next, let's say, how do you want to treat? There's edibles, there's, flower, there's extracts, there's topicals, transdermals, even suppositories, which I will be posting my review on tomorrow, Saturday, that is. Anyway, there's just so many medicating options that it can be a little overwhelming. So if how can I say this? If you're looking to sleep, calm down, just relax, and use it as a painkiller, I would personally stick with indicas. Okay. Now, if you're looking for strains that you can go through, go to work with, or maybe not work, but maybe with CBD flowers or CBD products. Is there something that's not going to put me to sleep? Yeah, they're hybrids, they're sativas. Again, there's just so much to know that I can only really touch on a very, very small percentage of what's out there. But know that flowers and edibles and all of that's going to be pretty easy and straightforward to use, whereas the extracts is going to be getting a little complicated and yeah, you're gonna need some special equipment like a glass nail. You're gonna need a torch. You're gonna need, some dab tools, a carb cap. So yeah, that's that. Now, the difference, indicas and some hybrids are relaxation, whereas sativa is heady, euphoric, sometimes jittery. Yes, and so sativas and hybrids for me is a crapshoot. Whereas if I stick to an indica, I know exactly what it's going to treat and how reliable it's going to be, how long it's going to be there. So go ahead and maybe try to figure out which route you want to use to medicate. The scariest time that you'll encounter when you have your cannabis card is the ride to the dispensary, because you have no idea what you're walking into. Okay, it's not like, remember that time when I was 17 in high school and I bought an eighth of swag from, it says this isn't that. Okay, so don't worry, you're not going to get stabbed, you're not going to get hosed, you're not going to get robbed. Okay, so yeah, you do your ride, you get there, you're biting your nails, there's probably a waiting room where you're going to display, your cards, your ID, and then they're going to buzz you in, probably a sequence of doors, and then once you're back there, it's going to be like an evil candy store, okay? And you really have to look at it like that, because you're gonna, I want to try this, and I want to try that, and I want to try this, and before you know it, you're spending a lot. So I'm trying to help you get past that by have a product in mind, know what you want to treat, and then you can talk with your dispensary agent after that, and he can help you with the products. I'm not sure. I hope you don't get into one of the instances, where you go to the dispensary and they just want you to hurry up and buy. I haven't run into any of those, but and I hope that you don't either. I use my dispensary is great. If you have any concerns or if you have any problems, they're always there to help you with them. And that's what your dispensary should be. So yeah, know what you want to treat. Kind of know what you want to use. When you get edibles, now they're going to teach you this too. Okay, you're going to go slow and start low. All right, that means start with just a little bit, 10 milligrams maybe. Give it an hour or two. If you don't feel anything, go from there. They're going to say, have you tried extracts? And know that extracts are concentrated forms of cannabis, and the effects are going to come on strong and they're going to come on fast. Edibles, on the other hand, you're going to have to wait. Tinctures, I have not actually had the pleasure of having a tincture from the Illinois medical marijuana or medical cannabis industry. So I can't tell you there, but I hear it's great. And the bioavailability, or the percentage of THC that is absorbed into your blood, is about 18% higher with tinctures. So yeah, that's good too. Topicals, sounds just like what it is. Skin creams, they have patches, so many choices. So kind of have in mind what you want to get, what you're set up to get. Do I have a nail for concentrates? Flour, a grinder. Do I have a grinder? And that would be just one of these. You put your buds in the grinder, you grind it up, and then it's ready for consumption. It's going to be overwhelming getting there, and then you're going to relax, and then it's going to be overwhelming again when he shows you what's available. But don't let that intimidate you, and treat it like it's an evil candy store, okay? Everything is going to look delicious, but do not try everything. All right. And last but not least, staying on top of products and strains is very important, and the easiest way to do it is through networking, social networking actually. Facebook, there are many great support groups that you can find. The number one, in my opinion, actually in a lot of people's opinion, is the Illinois Medical Cannabis Community, and they are a private group over at Facebook. But you know what? You will learn about what works for who. You will learn who's got deals. You will learn this strain help me how. There will be posts about changing or evolving cannabis laws. So it's very important to join these groups in your fellow patients, because through networking right now is the best source of information. I go to my dispensary maybe once a week, here or there. But if I only learned about my products once a week for about maybe 30 minutes at a time, I'd be stuck. So yeah, for that, I'm really grateful to my friends at all the groups over at Facebook for giving me, tips on how to use things and whatnot. So yeah, definitely networking. It's very important, and it's, it's nice to know that you got a support group out there. Some of us out, like me, myself, I'm the only person that finds it acceptable to medicate that lives in my household. But that's okay, because I'm not trying to change their minds. I'm just trying to get relief. This is medicine, no different from Tylenol or Bayer or Vagisil. This is medicine. But so it's hard sometimes to find that support network, and that's why one of the reasons I started this channel, and it's the main reason why I started all the Facebook groups. So yeah, I hope these were somewhat helpful. If they were, if you liked the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section. And if you haven't already, please hit that red button that says subscribe. The more subscribers that I get, the more that I can give back to you guys. So once again, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.